Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is your boy Green36 coming at you with the Mecha Fan Beast deck profile. I told you guys I was gonna make it. I built one, or at least one to my liking, and so here it is. Extra deck is still not finished, but I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you anyway. You know what's proxied and whatnot, because you know niggas pull. And then the main deck's only missing one card, but anyway, let's just get to this without further ado. So starting off on monster count, we play 1, 2, 3 Mecha Fan Beast Mega Raptor, one of the best cards in the deck. 1900 attacker, so he can crash with Thunder King. When a token's generated, he generates one. And then you contribute a token to go ahead and search any Mecha Fan Beast monster out the deck, so that's really good. Next up, you play 1, 2, 3 Mecha Fan Beast Tetherwolf. When he's summoned, he straight up just generates a token. You contribute a token, and he gains 800 attack point during a damage step of either player's turn. So that's really good as well. He's also a 1700 attacker. So play 3 Mecha Fan Beast Ham Strats. Sorry, they're not ultimate, but I'm gonna change that soon. When he's flipped, he generates 2 tokens, and then he's a monster reborn. Just so those people who were trying to think about building the deck, his ruling is if he is attacked. Alright, so if he's like this and I attack him, flip. Battle happens, and then he generates the 2 tokens and he's destroyed. He doesn't flip the 2 tokens as soon as he attacks and protect himself. So, yeah, that's the only bad thing about it. But, 3 Ham Strats, he's really good. Next up, 3 Black Falcon. I only play 3 because what do we have so far? So, what we have now is limited. So once other stuff from Judgment of the Light comes out, Harrier and Cult Wing, this deck will be a lot better. But he's really good. He's a level 4. If he was 1500 attack points instead of 12, I think a lot more people would play him. But he's 12 and not 15, so that kind of sucks. When he attacks, he pretty much lives through it because on attack declaration, he generates a token. And then you can tribute the token or a token on the field to go ahead and switch the battle position of one monster on the field once per turn during either player's turn. So that's really good. He can protect himself from attacks and then survive pretty much anything. I play 1 Mecha Fan Beast Stealth Ray because I don't like the card. I mean, he's good, but he's bad. He's 100 attack, 2100 defense. His effect is when this card inflicts battle damage. I wonder how he does that. You generate a token, and then you contribute a token to pop 1 spell or trap card on the field. So, I mean, he's good for the fact that he's 21 defense, and yeah, you can generate token that way, but, people are going to find a way around that, and they're not always going to run into him, or you don't always draw him, so whatever. I play 1 Dandelion just because, he generates tokens, and he saves your butt. He's pretty much like another Ham Strat. So, yeah, he's here. And just so you guys know, as long as you control a token, your Mecha Fan Beast cannot be destroyed. It doesn't have to be a Mecha Fan Beast token, it just has to be a token. And they all get their effects by distributing a token. It does not have to be a Mecha Fan Beast token. So, there you go. Next up, I play 2 Lightning, the Ruler of Drafts. Because, for 1, I play Tempest, and 2, he brings them out faster than its own effect. And, he can also get stuff in the graveyard for Ham Strat. So, yeah, I like Lightning. And then I play 3 Tempest, missing a 3rd one. Tempest just helps us make the rank 7 plays. That's pretty much it. So, that's the monster count. I think it's 19 or 18, something like that. On to the spells, I play 2 Scrambles. It's really decent. Pretty much as long as your opponent has more monsters on the field than you do, you contribute all your tokens and go ahead and summon Mecha Fan Beast monsters from your deck to the field up to the number of tokens equal to the amount of tokens you tributed. I'm sorry. So if you're like set Ham Strat and 2 cards, one of them has to be a Scramble. Your opponent attacks the Ham Strat, you get 2 tokens. Now you can pretty much activate Scramble, get 2 free monsters for the price of nothing without wasting a normal summon. So I think that's really good. Limiter, because we play machines, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, 2 MSTs, 2 creature swaps. You generate a lot of tokens, you want to take your opponent's monsters. And lastly, 2 Pot of Dualities, because the deck doesn't always set up like you would want it to, and your hands aren't always, you know, rank 7 first turn, so this helps you get there. And then last up for the traps, I play one Call of the Haunted. This is actually a test type card because I've seen it work, but I've also, I mean, it's never been a time where this didn't work. And yes, it's a hobby league Call of the Haunted for those of you who wanted to see that sexiness. Yeah, no. There's never been a time where this hasn't worked for me. Like, I'll have a token on the field and set, and you know, it'll be my turn. During a phase, I'll go ahead and Call the Haunted, bring up like a Mega Raptor or something, and then draw. Mega Raptor's effect, pit, tribute the token, search for a not Hamstrat, Tether Wolf, summon Tether Wolf, get my 2 tokens, and then do shenanigans from there. So this card comes in handy a lot more than people think. 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Solemn Warning, you know why those in here. 2 Fiendish Chain, but these aren't supposed to be Fiendish Chains. They're supposed to be breakthrough skills. But I don't have breakthrough skills anymore because I got rid of them when it was like really cheap. Because, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, you get rid of a card, then it skyrockets the next day. And that's pretty much what happened. I got rid of my breakthrough skill when it was 15, because it was alti, first ed, and then it jumped to like $40, and I was mad. And then the price decreased because it got reprinted, so I was like, alright, whatever. But I'm gonna get another one. But that's what those are. 2 Compulses, because it needed it in the game, and 2 Bottomless. And this is the main deck. It's 40 cards even because I don't run anything over that. Then onto the extra deck, we've got 4 tokens. I wish I had 4 Gore's tokens, but I don't. So, you know, whatever. And now for the extra deck. Now, mind you, some of these cards I'll have by next week. Some of them I won't. So just bear with me. Gauntlet Launcher, because we actually make rank 6s in here. And he's really good, you know. Up twice per turn, can pop 2 cards on the field. It's broken. Constellar Predominantly M7. That's what it says. You can't really read it because of the light. Because, like I said, we make 6s. He can put stuff in your hand, lift troubling monsters on your opponent's side of the field. And he makes game. If I make him while I have another machine on the field and a limiter removal in hand, he makes game. Photon Strike Bouncer, because we make 6s and he's really good. Gaia the Dragon Charger, because, you know, we make 7s and he can overlay on top of Gauntlet Launcher. Big Eye, I only play 1. 2 Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sacks. Oh, that's not Draco Sack. This is Draco Sack. Sorry. 1 number 74 Master of Blades. He was recently released in Number Hunters. He's really good. He pretty much can negate anything that targets him. So Big Eye can't take him. Draco Sack can't destroy him. He can't be compulsed, he can't be econned, he can't be targeted by monarchs. Anything that targets him, he negates it. And then 1 Gustav Max. And that's pretty much what the extra deck is now. We make 4s in this deck, but the only 4s we ever go into are Gaga Magician, Maze Stroke, Lightning Chidori, and Gear Gigant X. But I have all those, they're just not in the extra deck. Well, except for the GGX. I have all those, they're just not in the extra deck, but that's pretty much the deck. And yeah, I told you guys I built it. It's built somewhat. I'll of course update you guys when I update the deck, and you know, if I change anything. But that's your boy Garunix36, and I'm signing out.